In this video, I will show you how a National Liaison Assistant can country approve an application on behalf of their National Liaison Officer. Please be aware that the same process is utilized when you as a country approver want to take over an application pending project counterpart's endorsement. Having logged into InTouch Plus, navigate to the Dashboard tab. On the Dashboard tab, you will see various fields where you can insert search criteria. You can insert the project, event, or application number, designation deadline, application status, applicant name, or the time frame when the application was submitted. Let's say we want to look at the applications that were submitted within the last 3 days. We pick our search criteria and we click on Search. We can see on the second part of the screen the result populated. We can see that under this project we have various events. We can also see in the various columns that there is currently one application pending country approval. If we further click to expand right here, we can see the application symbol and the status saying that this application has been submitted for country approval, the designation deadline of the application, and then we have 2 additional columns. In this scenario, we are recalling the application from our National Liaison Officer to approve on behalf of him or her. If the scenario was that we were recalling an application from project counterpart because the project counterpart for some reason cannot endorse the application, we would see an arrow symbol in this column. Now, to start the process to approve on behalf of our National Liaison Officer, we simply click on the arrow symbol. Having clicked on the arrow symbol, we have an information pop-up window populating that's asking us to confirm that we want to recall the application from our country approver by clicking on OK. Having clicked on OK, we are taken directly to the application form. Here, we're requested to review the information provided and take appropriate action. By clicking on the plus symbol, the participant's profile and application overview will populate, which we can review. And we can collapse this page by simply clicking on the minus symbol. At the top, we can toggle between different subtabs. The History subtab shows us information about the application history, the documents that the participant has submitted along with his application, as well as the applicant's various previous involvements. Let's go back to the application form. Having reviewed the profile, we can also focus on the attendee questions. Here, the content is simply inserted for testing purposes. At the bottom of the page, we are asked to indicate that we have read and agreed to the country approval statement. We can review the country approval statement, click OK to close the window, and indicate that we have read and agreed to it. At the bottom, as well as at the top of the application form, we have various possibilities. You can either save the input that we have provided so far, we can approve and submit, we can request more information, we can reject the application, or we can cancel the entire process and get back to it at a later time. Let's say we want to continue in this scenario. We click on Approve and Submit. Here, a pop-up window will appear telling us that the application will be approved and submitted to the IAEA's Program Management Officer. we can provide a message to the PMO. And by clicking on OK, we are now submitting this application on behalf of the National Liaison Officer to the IAEA for further review. We can now see that the application has been successfully approved. We can navigate back to our Actions menu under Completed, where we can see that this application has been country approved as indicated under the status column. With that, we have recalled the application from the NLO and country approved.